Hey, Kristen Collins, hope you're doing well. Really excited this week to connect on vulnerability and are you putting yourself out there to try new things that aren't guaranteed to succeed. That's where we're going to expand and grow and test out really who we are and altering the behavior that we've been following now with our ruts and our minimalistic thinking, and our subconscious mind is not expanding. So I want to dive deeper into your willingness to try something new to suck at. I was having a meeting this week with an old friend who I hadn't talked to in quite some time, and we reconnected. And he said, I really applaud your willingness to go out there and suck at something new. And I've heard that before, but I forgot it. And I'm like, I can't wait to talk about that this week, because I led a life for almost ever where I had to have such a safe, probable outcome. I didn't want to be humiliated. And by the way, I still don't want to be humiliated. That's not my goal. But I really wouldn't put myself out there unless it was pretty much 100% guaranteed that I knew I could expect a certain outcome. And it was extremely traumatic when things didn't go the way that I needed, not wanted, I needed them to go in order to feel safe and to feel whole. And it has been a couple of years now of putting myself out there and learning how to, laugh at myself and be like, wow, I thought that was going to be awesome. And that really was not. And really working either through the courage to then just be like, tried, epic fail, glad I tried. What can I learn from that epic fail? Or just going through the workout of getting good at something new. I did not come out of the womb amazing at all. Did you? Right? There is a workout. There are failures that occur. I used to be a triathlete. That was one of the biggest things I accomplished. I grew up in a family where we had very intense triathlons every Sunday going on, and I would sit there on the beach or at the lake and being like, I don't know how you people are doing that. I could never do that. And it was actually in my 40s that my husband encouraged us to go ahead and do triathlons. And at first I was like, not interested. There's no way. I'm not that type of an athlete. And what did we do? We went out there and we tried. And I literally came in second to last for like my first year. And the second triathlon I did, the gentleman who actually came in last behind me, I barely beat, and I'm pretty sure he was in his late 80s. And here I am, and I'm like, yay, as I crossed the finish line. And I was so proud of myself. And my teammates on my triathlon team would giggle at me, and they're like, pretty sure we've never seen anyone happier to come in second to last. And I'm like, y'all don't understand. I did it. I completed this. Yes, maybe I vomited in the water. Yes, maybe I, almost got beat by the last human that's 85 years old in this race, but I did it. So my question to you this week, are you living within this bubble where you're too intimidated, too fearful, too fear-based to be able to just get out there and suck at something new? I know it's hard, but how can you tee yourself up to try new things, to be open to that inner nudge, to be able to not be safe and playing small ball with a closed heart, but instead to sit in the discomfort of the not knowing, to sit in the discomfort of putting yourself out there, especially when it looks different than others around you, and having that courage to just be you and follow your intuition and try things that you're not already an expert at, and go back to that childlike wonder to experience life, giggling at yourself. And then on the flip side, are you patient? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you encouraging and supportive when others are trying new things around you? Are you fearful of their change and how it's going to affect you, or are you supportive? There's one major guarantee that just, came through loud and clear for me, and that is change. We are not going to be birthed and take our last breath with zero change. We all know that. right? So it's in the evolution, it's in the change, whether it's a self-selected evolution. Hey, I want to grow in this capacity. I want to try this new job. I want to marry this person. I no longer want to be married to this person, whatever the case may be. Those are self-directed things. How are we doing when the change is received, right? And we're freaking out because we're not in control. So the willingness and the openness to try new things, whether they're something from the inside coming out or something from the outside coming in, and that vulnerability of not being an expert at something, embracing your own journey and embracing the journey of others. We had an incredible chat last week on Raw Real Talks Instagram Live, where every other Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I host a special guest on that platform. And last week we had the one and only amazing and beautiful Gail LaMarche. And Gail has been a friend for almost 2 decades. She is a marketing director for a major law firm in Southwest Florida. She's my marketing director as a side hustle and has lots of great clients as well from relationships outside of the firm. And I will tell you right now, having her share, her embracing of her truth and her willingness to be vulnerable and try new things and show up in the discomfort and just being comfortable and confident in her own skin and just loving herself. It was such a beautiful conversation. If you missed it, head on Instagram and check out Raw Real Talks. The video has been captured and is posted there. And it was just such a delicious conversation about embracing your truths and being vulnerable and being authentic and really sitting in the discomforts of sucking at something new. And for some of us, that may be just simply self-love. So thank you for the shared journey. I am so inspired by our collective. I so appreciate the growth in our community. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, the follows on Instagram, the shares on YouTube. Y'all are amazing. It is vibrating, it is elevating, and it's really fueling my passion for trying new things and being okay no matter what the outcome is. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, we are starting tomorrow with our 8-part series of a mastermind group coaching, where for 8 separate 1-hour Zoom meetings, we're gonna go ahead and connect for deeper dialogue, for deep thinking, for that shift in mindset. And if you would like to join us, please, KristenCollins.com. I'll put the link below. We're gonna start tomorrow live at 12 o'clock. Eastern, but that will be recorded and then shared with participants to be able to ingest multiple times or ingest when it's a better time for you. So we'd love to have you join us and we can all suck at something new together. Have a great week and stay in touch. Be love. Bye.